Looking forward to it. But let's get back to the NBA because the Warriors got their shining championship rings and revealed their new banner last night. Then they faced the Thunder minus Russell Westbrook, and early in the game, Russ appeared to be yelling at Kevin Durant from the bench. Then KD stared him down instead of running down the court. The Thunder kept the game close, but in the end, the Warriors won 108-100. Shannon, what is your take on that moment between Russ and KD?
Skip, there might still be a little edge. I'm sure Russell is disappointed that KD left, and then KD made it abundantly clear one of the reasons that he left, that he felt he couldn't win a championship with the players that he had. Now, Russ is a player in OKC, so you take that as a slight. But also, KD is looking like, bruh, you actually think Steven Adams can post me up? This is not Joel Embiid. This is not Anthony Davis. Basically, you don't even run sets for Steven Adams. He's a putback lob guy. You don't run sets for him, and you talk about throw him the ball, post me up. So KD's like, okay. Whoop, swipe the ball in his hand, fast break, and he looking like, now what? I can't believe you, Russ. I can't believe you. Skip, now, LeBron went back home. In their future. Now to the game. What am I going to say, Skip? I mean, KD was off. He didn't play. I mean, KD was off. Clay was off. But then you got a guy that's a two-time MVP, goes and gets you 32, almost has a triple-double. That's a great luxury to have, Skip, that your 2 and 3 options can be off, but a number one, who is a number one on every other team except a handful, can carry you, because we've seen this before. This is Golden State. They seem so disinterested at times. They throw the ball away like 3-4 times in a row. Team makes a run at them, and then all of a sudden it says, okay, let's get serious. Okay, splash by Steph, splash by KD breaks ankles and get to the rack. Clay hits a 3, and the next thing you know, they're back up 10. This is what they're gonna have to guard against all year, Skip. They're like, wake me up when we get to the playoffs, when it actually means something to us. They're loaded again. This is not. I believe they're going to be the favorite with or without Boogie Cousins. They get Boogie, and he gives them half of what he's capable of. Skip, they're unbeatable. They're unbeatable. We don't see teams with the previous year, 5 of those guys starters are all-stars. We don't see that very often, and this is what they could potentially have in February, probably March. Nobody's beating this team, Skip. They loaded. KD was off 9 of 21. Clay missed 15 shots. They still win by 8 points, because now you got Steph going 11 of 25 and 9 from 3. He gives you 32. This is what you're up against. You can't have an off. They can have an off night, because they got 3 guys that can go get you 30, 40, 50 at the drop of a hat. Your team can't have an off night, because if you have an off night, they beat you by 20 or 30. They have an off night, they beat you by 8.
So back to the original question. There is deep, lingering bitterness between Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant, and it's never, ever going to go away. And this is still the best subplot soap opera in all of the NBA, because if you step back from what has happened the last 2 years since Kevin said, I can't win with him, I'm going to join forces with them, look at what they've done, the 2 of them individually. One guy's been the MVP of the finals back-to-back years. That's pretty great. And the other guy has gone 2 straight years averaging a triple-double.
And won a regular season MVP.
He won an MVP, and nobody's ever done it since Oscar did it way back in the early 60s, and he only did it one time in his whole career, and it was his second year. And Russell's done it back-to-back years. That's just extraordinary, and it's mano a mano.
Adams, you don't run sets for him. Nobody says, okay, Steven, go get on the block, we're going to dump you the ball. Everything he gets is what, Skip? Putbacks and dunks. That's what he gets.
So, as all the Warriors said ahead of the ring ceremony, which took place obviously before the game, they were all very worried because they've been through this twice in a row. that you're going to fall flat after the ring ceremony. And last night was an extravaganza on live national TV, and they're introducing all the way down to the equipment manager.
Equipment manager got a ring.
Which is good.
Yeah, he should.
It was cool. It was
Carrying them,
great.
getting all that stuff together.
There's hugging and high-fiving, and there are tears, and it's just like, and now you got to play a wounded team, get up for that. So I was actually impressed with the way they played because they're two superstars. Again, Kevin went 0 for 5 from 3, but other than that, he winds up with 27, 8, and 6. He can get that just rolling out of bed.
Yes.
And basically, he was just rolling out of bed last night. And then the other little 6'3" guard, how about that line? 37, 8, and 9? Or I'm sorry, 8 and 9.
Yeah, 32.
I'm sorry, 32. 32, 8, and 9. Yeah. That'll work, right? I mean, that's an MVP kind of performance.
And after Clay missed 15 shots, goes 1 of 6 from the three-point line. Skip, just think, what if the NFL teams gave out their rings on Thursday night before the game? I mean, why not just go ahead and have the ceremony, have the ring ceremony before, drop the banner, and just go play basketball? Skip, that's a long time. I mean, you get built up, you're out there shooting, it's going to be a regular game, and then you got to slow it all the way down for 20 minutes.
Yep.
Because it's almost like Super Bowl, like halftime of the Super Bowl, when you got that 30-minute layoff, and you're like, okay, how do I get back up? We still got to play a game. These rings are nice and the banner and all that, but we got to play a game.
Yep. So Oklahoma City made just a little run in the third quarter, and then Steph and especially KD in the fourth quarter just said, nope, not in our house, not on this night. And I saw a team that is going to dominate this league this year because they panned at one point during the ring ceremony to the end of the bench, and there was this guy in street clothes named DeMarcus Cousins. He just sitting there grinning, having fun, kind of basking in the glow of it, but he didn't participate, but he will.
I mean, because a small lineup with them could be Steph, KD, Clay, Draymond, and Boogie. That's a small lineup, Skip.
Could be. Yeah.
What you going to do with that? Because Boogie can pass, Boogie can shoot the 3, and he can dominate you on the inside. So where you used to be able to pound them, because what did they say, Skip? Get physical, pound them on the offensive glass. Okay, well, Boogie once got, had 20 rebounds in the game. Had a 40-20 night.
Yeah.
So he can pound you on the glass.
So how did you like the new Golden State center last night starting his first ever NBA game? Damian Jones, he shot 6 for 7 from the field. Guess where he went to school? Vanderbilt University.
Man, stop it.
Well, it's just an athletic factory. That's what it is. It's the greatest school in America. It's
you can't even say that with a straight face.
I do, because every time I look up in an NFL, NBA, or baseball game, there's somebody else.
Then why okay, it's a factory.
Yeah.
Why can't y'all win an SEC title?
Well,
why y'all can't beat Bama?
We compete.
When the last time y'all beat? Did y'all beat Bama when you was there?
Yeah.
Y'all didn't beat no Alabama when you were in school.
Watson Brown, look it up.
Y'all beat in football.
Beat Bear Bryant. Look it up. Watson Brown.
He must have coached that
Mac
game.
Brown's brother. Do you know who Mac Brown is?
I know
Remember
Mac
him?
Brown, yeah.
Look at Watson Brown. Check it out. See if he didn't win.
What happened? What happened? How many people did Bears suspend? Coach Bryant suspend?
I don't know.
You know, it wasn't a normal Alabama team.
My senior year went to a bowl game. I don't know.
Did y'all win?
Steve Sloan.
Did y'all win?
It just doesn't matter.
No. You see what he tried to
Doesn't
do?
matter.
Oh, we went to a bowl game.
We beat Georgia at home my senior year.
Skip.
We always rise up and beat the good teams.
Skip.
That's what we do.
Do you know how long
But
ago
we're an
that's been?
academic institution.
Alabama's academic. You think that them students go to school for what?
Harvard is the Vanderbilt of the North.
You wish.
It is. Seriously.
Harvard have great athletes come out.
Oh, do they really? Yeah. Like Fitz?
Okay, speaking of Boston, did the Celtics send a message to the Sixers last night? We'll discuss that with Steven Jackson next.